today I'm going to bring this back. This is the PSP collection, and I try to do the best that I can to make it say PSP on it, but I don't have enough games to show that. But yeah, let's start today and take a look here at my PSP collection. And yeah, let's just go over my PSP collection today. It's not the biggest PSP collection, but I like the PSP. It's a great handheld, and I got it back in 2005 when it first came out here in America and in the States, and it came out in 2004 in Japan, but came out here. And I still remember the commercial, Take Me Out. Do you remember that commercial with the guy? It's a perspective view of the PSP where he takes out the PSP and he plays it along with all these other people and the catchy tune. You remember that commercial? That was great. Anyway, let's get started now. And we have Full Auto 2, which is a battle car game. I played the first Full Auto game on 360, and Full Auto 2 came out exclusively only on PlayStation 3 and PSP. And this game does not have any trophies, if you're wondering, because PSP never had trophies, and the PS3 didn't have trophies because PS3 trophy support didn't happen until 2008. And I forgot the first game. Sorry. That was supported with trophies. So we got this. And let's take a look inside. There you go. Full Auto 2. You should play this game. If you like car battling games, kind of like, it reminds me of like Twisted Metal meets Burnout Revenge, the Burnout series. So that's just what or it kind of also reminds me of like Road Blaster. Do you remember that game back in the day? So, yep, that's one. Then we have Wipeout Pure. I like the Wipeout games, and I played the first Wipeout game on PS1, and I'm glad they had it on, actually, both Sony handhelds, the PSP and PS Vita, both had a Wipeout game, because the one on the Vita is Wipeout 2048. So, yeah, if you like the Wipeout series, you pick this game up. I don't know, though. I don't have the Wipeout collection on PS4 yet. I don't know if this game is on there. Maybe I could just look at Wikipedia. But, yeah, Wipeout Pure, one of the essential games. It's only on PSP, this game, unless it came out on the Wipeout collection. Someone tell me. Next, we have the dual pack of Patapon and Loco Roco. I got this for $5 new on Amazon. And, yeah, it has both games. So I have Patapon and then Loco Roco. And they had re-released these on the PS4 digital, but also physically in Japan for the PS4. I have Patapon physical. I don't got Loco Roco, though. But, yeah, I like both of these games. They were really fun, good puzzle, platformer games, and yeah, you should play it if you haven't. And there's numerous sequels. There's Patapon 2, 3, and I think 4. And then Loco Roco, there was Loco Roco 2. I can't remember if there was a third one. I don't remember. But yeah, we have those. And this came, like this dual pack came out later on because it has kind of like the font, has the font of like the PS3. It says only on PlayStation, because the earlier font was on these, look like that. But yeah, and then we have Daxter. This game has only appeared on the PSP, and it's, of course, a spin-off. Daxter gets his own game. You know, he's no longer with Jack and Daxter. It's just Daxter. This wasn't developed by I was gonna say, I'm sorry, not Insomniac. Well, Naughty Dog. It wasn't developed by them. It was developed by Ready at Dawn Studios, who are more known for, I forgot what game that was. Ready at Dawn. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But they're known for publishing like a very famous game on the PlayStation 3 or 4. I can't remember. But yeah, Daxter, if you like platforming games, this game is really fun. And I still got the original envelope where you can send in for, you know, what is this? The PlayStation Underground. You remember that? Who remembers the PlayStation Underground? Yeah. Still got that. Okay. And people who don't know, this has their own UMD disc, which is like a CD encased inside this plastic covering. It's a proprietary. And Yeah, there you go. And then we have Hot Shots Tennis Get a Grip. This is I like it. It's a unique take on tennis, of course. It has that, of course, it's a Hot Shots Golf franchise, but this is Hot Shots Tennis, so it has that same vibe. And I really wish they would. I believe, yeah, there's a PS4 port of this with trophies, but they haven't made like a whole new game of this, which is unfortunate. I like the Hot Shots series, and I hope they give another shot at the Hot Shots Tennis series or games. And then I have this game. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's called Hakuoki. Sorry, Hakuoki Warriors of Shinigami. And this was on clearance on Amazon a few years ago. It came with like a scarf, or you can hang up on your wall. And this is the only game for this series, Hakukoi, which is not a visual novel part. This is all like, hack and slash, which is pretty cool. So, someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really know the whole series, but I believe this is the only game that has a hack and slash version instead of visual novel. So this game is really fun. You should get this game. Again, yeah, it's only on PlayStation, PSP. So you should play this game if you like hack and slash, and it's the Hakuoki. Gosh, I'm terrible pronouncing that series. And let's open this up. I know the scarf is, I forgot, I misplaced it somewhere in my collection room. I forgot where it is now. Sorry to say. But yeah. Next we have this game. This is like the Yakuza series on PSP. This game, and I have the first game. And if you like the Yakuza series, you should play these forgotten games. They're only on the PSP. They never got a report or a master on any other PlayStation, like not on PS3, not on PS4, and probably not on PS5. So, or it's not even on the Vita either. It's just on PSP. Yeah. There's a translation so you can play it. I haven't finished the game because it's just a lot of time. The Yakuza games take a long time. So this is one, even though it's on PSP, it takes a while for you to get going. So this is the second game of that Yakuza game on the PSP, and the first game is somewhere in this pile. Next is Parappa the Rapper, and I like the Parappa games. I played the one on PS1 back when I was a teenager. And then this game came out, and the PS4 game of Parappa the Rapper, which is like the remastered of this game, the PSP. And yeah, if you like Parappa, you're gonna like this game. All I can tell you, it's a music rhythm game, and if you don't know, this is like one of the most famous games on the PS1 era. So, and I'm glad they re-released it, or whatever, remastered, or did a port of it on PSP. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yep. Next we have The Warriors. This game is based on the movie that came out in 1979. And I got it for $2 at Half Price Books because it says UMD case damage. I decided, take a chance at it. I just replaced the plastic, and it works fine. The Warriors, this is a great game. It's also available on a PS2, I believe Xbox as well. Yeah, the original Xbox. And yeah, if you watch the movie and you wanted to get deep in this game, you should pick it up, The Warriors. Next we have Hot Shots Golf Open Tee. I like all the Hot Shots games, Hot Shots Golf game, and this is no exception. Really fun. It was renamed Everybody's Golf for the PS4 version. Oh, I mean, that's the international name, sorry. But Hot Shots was only in North America. Interesting to say, but yeah. Next, we have the first Yakuza game on the PSP. And yeah, this game takes a while again to play. It's only available on the PSP. There was no port ever to any other system, which is unfortunate. It'll be like a game lost in time, unfortunately. But yeah, you can play it on the PSP. Next we have, when I got Retro City Rampage for the PS4, they had a code where you can play this on the PSP. So they gave this case out, and there's no more, there's no PSP disc UMD because Sony already ceased operations. So they just gave this like a manual, and I had no case for this game I got for disc only, half-price books. It's the Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Story, so I just put it in here. But yeah, and if you like Retro City Rampage, this is a good collectible, pretty cool. And again, this is only digital code, so you get it when you got the PS4 version. Next we have SOCOM Fireteam Bravo US Navy SEALs, and yeah, I liked it. It was pretty fun. Again, just basically, like the other games, like Call of Duty, but SOCOM has its own natural feel. I don't know. This is not one of my favorite SOCOM games. I like the one on PS3 more, and but this was just showing that you can play online co-op with 3 other PSPs. But yeah, SOCOM Fireteam Bravo, and it has an advertisement for PS3. It only does everything for $2.99. Next we have, I got this on a lot of other PSP games. This is a visual novel game which I haven't really played. It's Diabolic Lovers, Haunted Dark Bridal. I don't know. It has in it the game, and let me see what else it has in it. It has the game. And then it has, I think, the soundtrack. Yeah, it's the soundtrack of this game. Yeah. So, if you like Diabolical Lovers, you're gonna like this game. I don't know, I just got part of a lot when I got some of these other PSP games, Japanese PSP games. So I couldn't really, because I wanted to play some Japanese PSP games. This was part of a lot. So, next, like this game was part of a lot. Winning 11 World Soccer. This is Japanese, yeah. Yep, Japanese soccer. I'm sorry, this is World Soccer, but it's a Japanese version by Konami. Next, I got this for $1 at Half Price Books. UMD also had UMD video, if you knew. It's like, it was only on PSP, so if you had a UMD video, you can only view it on your PSP. You can't, there is no UMD. I don't think there was any UMD, like, video player you can buy. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah, Big Trouble in Little China, $1. Decided to get it. This is one of the classic 80s movies. That's all I could say. And, yeah, came in, and I like the advertisement. More action for your PSP. And it shows you more videos that you can buy. I wonder, yeah, here's more UMD games, or UMD games, I'm sorry, UMD videos. So, yep, there you go. And let's move on to the next game. I'm trying to put this back. Oh, geez, it's hard to put back. Okay. There we go. Next we have Prinny, Can I Really Be the Hero? And this is a spin-off of Disgaea. So this game came with the soundtrack, and then it came with the game. So Prinny, I wish they would come back with this game on the, like a remastered version somewhere, on the Vita or something. Oh well. Next we have Bomberman, and Bomberman is Bomberman. I don't know, I gotta say, Bomberman PSP is basically it. Yeah, and that's how the artwork looks in the back. Next we have another part of that Japanese lock I got, which is this game, Power Pros. It's I can't read that. Something in Japanese. It's a baseball game. Yep. Played it a bit. I didn't understand what's going on, of course, but yeah. It's pretty fun, though. Pretty fun baseball game if you don't understand what's going on still, but yeah. And this is one of the games that I had to pick up on the PSP because, even though it's his greatest hits, the Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, because it has Rondo of Blood, which came out originally only on the PC Engine / TurboGrafx 16, and this one was translated to English. It's the first time you can in English. Before it was just you had to pick up the PC Engine CD, and the game was expensive. And then this game also came out with the Symphony of the Night. So this is the awesome. But now since they released the TurboGrafx 16 Mini / the Core Graphics Mini and the PC Engine Mini, it's on there, but I forgot. I had to look again because I had the Core Graphics Mini, if it's in English or not. I don't think so, though. But this is the only way you can play the game Rondo of Blood in English, unless you get a translation patch or something. Then we have official. That's official from Konami. And then we have Twisted Metal Head On. I love the Twisted Metal series. That's why I have this game. That's all I can just tell you. Play this game if you haven't done so already. Gran Turismo. I'm glad there's Gran Turismo 7 coming out, by the way, on the PS5. But yeah, this is the only handheld version of Gran Turismo because there was no handheld version. There was no version on the Vita. It's just this. And that's it. Along with, like, you know, the regular games on the PS2, PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and then now PS5. But this is the only handheld version. Then I got this Ultimate board game because it was a buck at Half Price Books. It's just different board games. I don't know. Have you heard all these? Of course, I heard of chess, checkers, backgammon, Chinese checkers, reverse E. I never heard of anagrams, never heard of Kokoro. Sudoku, yep. I've never heard of Gomaku. Shogi, I've heard of. Word cubes, I've heard. Dominoes, I've heard. Go. I've never heard of Mancala. Concentration, yep. Jigsaws, Mahjong, 3D tic-tac-toe, Parcheesi, I've heard, and Quattro, I thought that was all-wheel drive. But yeah, there you go. And then the last game I have is Killzone Liberation. This is a departure from all the other Killzones that you played because it's over the top. If you see this is overhead shooter. It's not a third-person or first-person shooter. So the people who are used to those other kinds of games from Killzone, you're gonna be like, what is this? So, but it's only on PSP. And that's it. Anyway, that is my PSP collection. And thank you for watching. And take care until next time. Bye-bye.